Hi guys, welcome to my playthrough of Metal Gear Solid 2. I was thinking about it, and I should really start playing games I could feasibly finish in a short amount of time. In the Metal Gear games, while their cutscenes are long, I realize I could finish them faster than Final Fantasy and stuff. And also, I played Metal Gear Solid 1, and finish that on my show, and I figured I'd try to finish most of the series. Not all of them, but most of them. Okay, cutscene time. And I'll be quiet during this.
2 years ago, we had classified intelligence that a new type of Metal Gear was scheduled for transport. The whole thing stank, but our noses have been out in the cold too long.
So yeah, I'm just gonna let you guys listen to this. Because I've been talking to some people who watch my videos. They agree that I talk too much during the cutscenes of the games with spoken lines. So so I'm gonna just shut up during those, in text ones, so I don't spoil the plot or anything. But when there's something to make fun of, don't get me wrong, I'm gonna make fun of it. But at the moment, yeah, just sit back and enjoy the ride. Actually recorded this before, and do you know what's funny? Absolutely hilarious. I found out 9 minutes later that all of it was for naught. None of it worked. The whole thing, it ran technically, but the audio was mute, dead, gone, zip, zada, zilch. And this caused me to start laughing, and that laughing soon turned to crying, and that crying soon turned to swearing. So, yeah, this is the second time I'm watching this. I'm a little exhausted, and you know what the funny thing was? I thought it was okay what I recorded. It wasn't that bad. But because fate just loves spitting in my eye, then I guess you're not gonna get that. And, yeah, go invisible. Camo. And off he goes. Such a cool scene. I just noticed the rope. I think that's a rope, he's bungee jumping, or he's just going balls deep into this. Oh yeah, no, it is a rope. God, I'm an idiot. Introducing Snake with a mullet. And also, that camo gear is now pointless. What was the point if all he was gonna do was jump off? I mean, it broke, I'm guessing. I'm assuming. And I do not like Snake with a mullet. I mean, I like his character still, but I do not like the fact that they give him a mullet.
Our boy, he's right on schedule. He'll know soon enough.
And title splash.
This is Snake. Do you read me, Otacon?
Loud and clear, Snake.
Kept you waiting, huh? I'm at the sneak point.
Everything going okay?
Stealth camo's busted. Landing impact.
We must have overused it. Sorry, but you're gonna have to deal with it. You're not in the military anymore.
Right. I didn't plan on relying on this gadget anyway.
The private sector's not so bad, is it? Privacy guaranteed?
I'm happy as long as no one gives me any more unwanted gifts.
You mean that thing with Naomi?
And I can't say I miss the chattering nanny.
Maitland was nice, though.
Not so bad. That
Yeah.
reminds me, I have to get in touch with her again about that new Natick flashware.
Diverting toys from the SS.
What's she ever do to you, man?
Look, give her a message from me. Someone will find out, sooner or later. She's better off assuming it's sooner and quit while she's safe.
Too true. Okay, Snake, let's get to work.
Yay.
You know how the technical specs of Metal Gear were sold on the black
Alright, let's get to
market after
work.
Shadow
They mean,
Moses?
let's watch
All
this
Ocelot's
cutscene
doing
for
it.
more.
Exactly.
For like
Now every
5 more
state,
minutes.
Group and .com has its own version of Metal Gear.
Not exactly a classified weapon for today's nuclear powers.
This new one seems to have been designed to wipe the floor with all the other models. The only consistent description is that it's an amphibious, anti-Metal Gear vehicle.
That explains why this one is under Marine Corps jurisdiction.
The mission objective is to make visual confirmation of the new Metal Gear being transported by that tanker and bring back photographic evidence. But I want you first to go up to the top level of the infrastructure, to the bridge. We need to find out where the tanker is headed.
A little reconnaissance, huh?
There's too much we don't know about this new prototype. Capabilities, deployment method. We don't even know how close it is to completion. If we know where the testing arena is, I can start to draw some reasonable conclusions.
All right, I'll head to the bridge ASAP.
Try to avoid confrontations. Our goal is to collect evidence on Metal Gear development and expose it to the world. It would be best if you could get out of there without alerting anyone.
Don't worry, I know the drill. We're not terrorists.
Very good. Don't you forget that you're part of Philanthropy now, an anti-Metal Gear organization and officially recognized by the UN.
Recognized, but still fringe, Otacon.
Okay.
All right, let's look at your gear. Your weapon is a tranquilizer gun converted from a Beretta M92F.
M9.
It's a little hard to work with because you have to reload after each shot since
Why?
the slide locks.
Better than scavenging at the mission site. Good suppressor, too.
The chemical stun will take effect in a few seconds and last for hours. You can take down an elephant with that thing.
Is that
Check out
good
the
that we're
laser
using
sight.
it on people? Will that, like, cause brain damage or something?
Vary depending on what part of the body is hit. We're talking about a difference of tens of seconds between hitting limbs, chest, or head. As for the equipment... Hey, Snake! Cigarettes? What's wrong with you?
Lucky Charm, yep.
Lucky Charm.
You haven't read the Surgeon General's warning, have you?
Well, since he's dying a fox
Here's the
die,
digital
I
camera.
guess he
Works
doesn't
almost
really
the same
care.
way as your old one.
And that's not a spoiler, that happened in the last game, which I played through in detail.
They don't look armed.
Hey, Earth to Snake. These are nice, upstanding Marines, not terrorists. Don't get caught. You're in stealth mode here.
Sure, and if it comes to that, a little beauty sleep never hurt anyone. By the way, Otacon, are you sure of this intelligence?
Absolutely. Hacked it out of the Pentagon's classified files myself.
No traces?
Oh, please. I'm too good for that.
But this might be a trap. Remember, there's a price on our heads.
You're just being paranoid.
Oh, really?
So, those men, you wouldn't think they were anything but civilians from here.
With all the ships passing on the river and in the harbor, putting uniformed Marines on the deck would be a bad idea. People can get a clear view.
Especially in this society. I just mean modern society.
Too high. According to the navigational plans, this ship should have discharged its cargo upriver.
It's in there, no doubt about it.
The military trains you to watch for threats from the stern on a boat. That's SOP for counter-terror ops, too. Security should be tighter.
You worry too much.
Where's the target?
Satellite surveillance is a major international pastime these days. I'd say the cargo holds, safely below the deck. Do you see the entrance to the holds?
Looks like there are a few entryways into the crew quarters. The chopper.
Ooh. That. Oh, wow. Just gushing blood like a fountain. Oh, we're gonna make some red water. I am horrible, I know. Thank you for... Was the multiple stabs really necessary?
We're not the only ones after Metal Gear tonight.
Is that a chopper I just heard?
Affirmative. Probably another cavalry. Hijack?
They're probably targeting the ship's controls.
Otacon, how many men do you need to take over a tanker of this size?
The ship is run by a computer, so I'd say about 18 people.
AKS 74U. Russians?
You sure?
No Marine barber touched that head of hair.
Yep, always put on, what is it, the Ushanka? I don't know. Shows you're Russian. I'm sorry to anyone who's Russian who watches
Let's
this.
get an ID on him ASAP.
I'm on it.
It was a dark and stormy night.
Now. KA-60 Kasatka.
Kasatka? Kamov chopper, right? Killer whale.
We need to get a fix on who they are.
Judging by their transport, aren't they some kind of military commandos?
Not necessarily. It could be the KA-62, the civil model.
Look, Snake, all we need is the photographic evidence of Metal Gear. As long as we have those, we can put it online and blow the whole thing wide open. So no pyrotechnics, okay?
All right. I'll do my best.
This isn't like Shadow Moses. Reach me if anything happens. The frequency's 141.12.
How can I check in and save my progress?
I'll do it. There's a frequency set aside for it. 140.96. Sorry, but no Mei Ling this time. Call me on the codec when you want to save.
Got it.
I'll be waiting just past the Verrazano Bridge. You need to be off that ship by then.
I'll be in touch.
Okay, great. I'm gonna end here, if only to see if the recording works. I'm not gonna save because I'd have to restart if the recording didn't work. So if there's a next see you in the next episode, hopefully. Bye.